have your dance in NBA 2K?
It means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? All my friends.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces, knowing it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Jalen Brunson, a second-round pick out of Villanova, and his father carved out a 9-year journeyman career in the league as well. Jalen said, quote, how hard he worked just to get unguaranteed contracts showed me that I have to work 10 times harder. I thank him for letting me see that at a young age. Guys?
Family business. Allie, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Ball runs point with LaVine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Knicks, at forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Evan Fournier is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
DeRozan against Barrett. Back to Fournier. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3, or he will make you pay.
Knicks lead, 3-0.
DeRozan outside. Here's Ball. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Pass to Fournier. Shoots over LaVine. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Down low. Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Barrett. Randall against Williams. Outside Barrett. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Right side Barrett. Vucevic with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
That free throw, no good. Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
And he's good on the second.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Ball finds LaVine. Now here's Vucevic. Robinson defending. Puts it up from 12. The offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You've got to be careful how you guard Nikola Vucevic. This guy is so good at forcing the defense to hit him on the way to the cup.
Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside LaVine.
Knicks lead 8-4.
Brunson against ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Fournier up top. He's covered by LaVine. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. For the Knicks, Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Rose comes in for Barrett, and quickly subbed in for Brunson. A big substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for LaVine. And Dragic is subbed in for Ball.
And you know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Outside White. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
In the first 2 minutes.
Now Dragic. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Over Fournier. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Right side Green. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Dragic. And again, Chicago, no good. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Defensive foul charge.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
And here's New York now. They're on a 15-6 run. Fournier, the pass to Quickly. Back to Fournier. Pass to Randle. Rebounded by Green. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. The teardrop, and it's laid up and in by DeRozan.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills, taking advantage of those and converting?
And here's Randle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Third team foul. Julius Randle at the line. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
And Randle drops them both. Here's Caruso. With one on the clock. That shot off the mark. And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Caruso and Dosunmu are their backcourt. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's LaVine in at the 3. Brunson passes to Barrett. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
How about that showmanship? LaVine there with the great dribble move.
Outside Brunson. Here's Toppin. Pass to Quickly. Chicago grabs the miss. Caruso outside to the middle. LaVine passes to Vucevic. Back to LaVine from behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. New York goes the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11. Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Dosunmu. And Dragic has subbed in for Caruso. DeRozan. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Quickly against Dragic. Knocks it loose. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Some solid defense from Drummond. Chicago trailing here. And here's Dragic. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And stolen by Barrett. Outside Brunson.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority over you.
21-14.
Dragic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to LaVine. Pass to Drummond. Ball against Brunson. Ball passes to Drummond, and he makes it.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Robinson on the wing. Drummond defending. It's Barrett on the wing. And the Knicks, another 3.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Outside LaVine.
16.
Back to Dragic. 1:05 left to play in the half. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I love watching Goran Dragic play pick and roll basketball. This guy is so good, so adept at taking whatever the defense gives him.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19.
2 shots.
Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Green's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dragic. Pass to DeRozan. Now Drummond. Now here's Ball. Takes a 3. Fournier with a rebound. Rose against Drummond. Rose with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 9.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And we finished off one half of play. Knicks out in front, up 7. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
And your Knicks.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Evan Fournier was the man in the first. He had 11 points and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get in some help. That pretty much covers everything. I mean, Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And your Knicks City Kid.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You know, I like that mentality by LaVine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Brunson misses.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Length, athleticism, the ability to work in the painted area, so important to Zach LaVine.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Fournier. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
24.
Kicks it to DeRozan. LaVine against Randall. Back to DeRozan. Some solid defense from Barrett. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Outside Brunson. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Fournier against LaVine. Here's Randall. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive
For the Knicks, Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. And quickly subbed in for Barrett. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball.
At the line, one shot.
The free throw drops for Randall. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Caruso finds LaVine. Here's DeSumo. Brunson defending. Shoots it from the high post. Count the basket. DeSumu's got his second basket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 13. 6 to shoot. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's DeSumo. Brunson defending. Pass to Caruso. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
Caruso.
And it's now only a 1-point New York lead.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
And it's Randall with the jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
34.
Here's DeSumo. LaVine with it. 6 points for him. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Evan Fournier.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
That free throw good from LaVine. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for New York. The Bulls making a switch here. Both free throws good from LaVine.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
Now a timeout called by New York.
It's time for T-shirts.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Rose against White. Toppin outside. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside White. Caruso outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. White against Rose. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. For the lead. Yes! And the foul!
Evan Fournier.
That's on Evan Fournier.
Second personal foul.
Elite athleticism. LaVine able to
Zach
go
LaVine.
up, take the hit, and convert.
One shot.
That free throw good from LaVine. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Fournier. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
36.
LaVine against Fournier. Outside LaVine. From the line. Again, the Bulls score.
Zach LaVine makes these kinds of nights look easy. He has got everything in his offensive arsenal.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. New York trailing. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Psamyou'll in at the shooting guard position. Here's Randall. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
And the Bulls shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to LaVine. And stolen by Barrett. Now here's quickly. Defense right on it.
Chicago foul. Ayo Dosunmu. First personal foul. First team foul. Emmanuel Quickly at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams is checked in for Chicago. And quickly drops them both. Here's Ball. Outside LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. Outside LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. Ball no good. The Knicks with the lead. And here's Brunson. To the inside. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Brunson. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's LaVine. They get it again. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
The ball's knocked loose. And now the Bulls in transition. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
First one falls for him. And so Ball nails both of them. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Brunson passes to Barrett. Now here's Randall. Over Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. 4 on the clock. From deep. And they get it back. Tipped away. Vucevic with a steal. Ball against Brunson. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LaVine for 3. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Inside, here's Barrett. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Fournier's checked in for quickly. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, relax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back. Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Fournier. It's rebounded by LaVine.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Knocked loose. To take the lead. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Fournier. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Wow. Evan Fournier, calm in the face of the storm. Big-time shot.
LaVine attacking. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Evan Fournier.
Zach LaVine at the line, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
You gotta love how competitive LaVine is. I mean, he has no problem going to the line in these big moments.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Whether it's been in his international or NBA career, Evan Fournier has never shied away from a big spot. He's in one now.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the left side wing. Randall outside. Shoots over Vucevic. New York no good that time either.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Outside for LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Because it's time for a t-shirt call. All right,
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Randall inside, working on Williams. He connects!
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Right at the free throw line. The Knicks pull it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
The 3 from Ball. Randall pulls down the board. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And it's DeRozan missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian.